Hi Pisces, welcome into your reading. I know it's been a minute, but I've been trying to get my footing into this new year. All right, here we are. Now we're starting a fresh new year, 2025. Let's see what's going on here for you guys. All right, what's the situation? We're looking into the second to third week of January for you. So starting from the week of 20th onward. Time and energy is fluid, guys. So just know, for some of you, this is going on the week before. Others of you, the week of and the week after. Please just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. It's the general timing of what's happening to you in mid-Jan. The world. You're starting a new chapter. But it looks like you're looking at your options. So I don't know if you're forced into a new beginning or you're forced to think about your options. But there you are. That's what's happening. But you are starting a new chapter. Some of you guys could be also traveling a very far away destination. Some of you an exotic destination. We'll see why you're starting this new chapter in a bit and what is going on here for you guys. Pisces, please. What's coming towards them? Just having the World card as your first card, I'm like, now this is interesting. Because you are starting a brand new chapter. You are starting a new journey, but how? Let's see. Or what it entails, we'll see. Oh my God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. All 5 are major arcanas. Why is that a big deal? Because in this whole entire deck that you see, only I'd say this much is major arcana. The rest is minor arcana. Your minor arcana is the things that you do day to day. Your major arcana is when the universe steps in and course corrects you, influences you, helps you, guides you, or whatever's going on in your world. On your new path, I don't know, because especially since we saw the 7 of Cups at the bottom of the deck, you don't know which direction to go into, and maybe the universe sees you struggling. I could just say that from the fact that you have a bunch of major arcanas. Now, each one is going to tell me what the influence is. You have the Hierophant, which represents commitment, marriage, something that you do, taking a traditional route in order to reach a goal, like going to college to get a degree, like dating somebody before you get married. The Empress, which is knowing your worth and your value. It is somebody who manifests something into their world, like they bring in a family, quite literally by being pregnant, quite literally creates their own company, their own business, quite literally creates something out of, I wouldn't say thin air, but is a manifester in their own right, but in their 3D world. The Wheel of Fortune. This is the universe. No, it's not just the universe. It's 3 fates working on your behalf to push the dial of your life forward. Take you out of stagnation, change shit, and it goes right back to the World card, which we started with. And last but not least, the Lovers. This is going to tell me the whole entire influence, who and what we're talking about. We're definitely talking about a relationship. We're definitely talking about a partnership. We're definitely talking about a relationship that was destined to you and the other person, for better or for worse. And yes, this can be business partners. Yes, this can be your coworker, but moreover, it's your lover. But a lover is not your boyfriend or your girlfriend, nor are they your husband and your wife. Same thing at work. This is a partner, for better or worse. You might not like them. You might need them, and they might need you, because you need an ally at work. So there they are. That's your partner. That's why you have lovers. But when I see lovers, it usually tells me someone's looking at this situation like you're not a normal set. You're not a normal couple. Something's off. Maybe it's an age discrepancy. Maybe one of you's already married and you're a lover, because that's heavily shown between the Hierophant and the Lovers. Now, when I look at all these cards together in combination, Pisces, the universe is trying to help change your life. This is why you're starting a new chapter, but it has everything to do with this lover. Now, yes, this person can be married, and you're thinking about your worth and your value, and you're like moving it along, moving it along. Others of you want a marriage or something formal with this lover. And this is why you had 7 of Cups at the bottom of the deck, because now you have another major arcana at the bottom of the deck, which is Judgment. Trying to make that hard judgment call, making that decision. Guys, I'm going to just shut off my heater. Give me a second. Before I start sweating in here. All right, going back to you. What is it that Pisces does not see coming their way? I do not know if some of you guys are already married or committed. If not, you're definitely headed in that direction, for sure. Others of you, it's a great job with a lot of money on your home, like a great paying job, right? Whatever this is, and why well, obviously it's in the position of what's coming towards you, but with Temperance, this is going to restore your balance. This is going to restore the peace within you. And 8 of Wands, taking action, going back and forth. What do I mean? Like you send a text message, they send one back. You call them, they call you back. You send out a resume, you get a response. It's a back and forth action, all right? And this is you finding that balance. A lot of you, it's your financial resources that are starting to temper for you. Others of you, you're being patient. You're going back and forth with somebody here regarding a commitment or marriage. You're trying to remain positive and hopeful. All right, what is the advice here for Pisces, please? The universe is definitely stepping in to guide you, Pisces. So, oh, you're right there, Pisces. Now's not a time to waver. It seems like you do have an opportunity to come in from out of the cold. Are you keeping yourself out in the cold intentionally, on purpose, or not on purpose, but your thoughts just keep bringing you somewhere they shouldn't? Because why do you have the 5 of Pentacles in your advice position? Others of you, if this is meaning to be literal, you better start saving for a rainy day, because something's coming along that's not going to help you. And remember, if this is in your advice position, if you're losing your job or you're having a financial crisis, it is because A, it needed to happen, most likely because you weren't moving from your position, or you weren't changing, some stagnation that was going on for you, or there was some risk that you weren't taking that the universe wanted you to. So they're telling you, come in from out of the cold. Others of you, save your pennies for a rainy day. The Hangman, hang back, hang on, don't rush through things. Think of something from a different perspective. Absolutely. There's like a shit ton of like major arcanas here. I have never seen a reading with this much major arcana. It's mostly major arcana versus minor. So far, you literally only have like 3 minor arcana cards out of this whole chunk on the table. Even the back of the deck is major. If I'm to read back the zodiac signs, I'm seeing Sagittarius, Taurus, Gemini, Pisces, like yourselves, Sagittarius again, and this is Virgo. All right, what is the outcome of the week? Please clarify the outcome of the week. Knight of Cups, Page of Pentacles, 8 of Cups. Now here come all the minor arcanas, and they're in your outcome. And the Page of Wands. You are definitely leaving something behind. It is definitely involving a bunch of people. You're not emotionally satisfied, so you're leaving it. Funny thing about the 8 of Cups is, you see these cups? Some are spilled, some are broken, some are half up. I feel like some of you guys are being very specific on your emotional needs and your emotional satisfaction, meaning you don't ask for much. You're only asking for 2 or 3 of these cups to be filled, and they're not. So you're leaving. Others of you, you're learning something brand new. If this is a relationship, it's stagnated. It hit a plateau. It hit a peak. It got boring, stale, or it just wasn't elevating. Someone is asking you out to have a heart-to-heart conversation, a one-on-one. This will make you curious. Page of Wands. Like, what does this person want? A conversation will ensue. Ace of Swords. This conversation is going to put your truth on the table. You're going to lay it all out there. So is that other person. And that is what's going to make you curious. You do have the potential to come in from out of the cold because I feel like there's something or someone available to you or for you. Both in the work world and in relationships. Most of you, I'm feeling this is about a romantic relationship. All right, let's start clarifying these guys and see what's going on. I'm not feeling this deck. I'm feeling this deck. Yeah. Pisces, please. What's going on with the World card, please? Ten of Cups, Seven of Wands in reverse, and the Strength card in reverse. I think you are moving forward into a different direction within a couplehood, right? In a relationship that, or in an environment that makes you very happy. What's a happy environment? Your coworkers. You all get each other. You're good to go. You're super happy. 5 cups are yours, 5 cups are theirs. You're all sharing the happiness and the like. But with the 7 of Wands in reverse and Strength in reverse, it's interesting. You're starting this new chapter and you're not fighting it. You're going with the flow. And whatever's happening to you, I'm pretty sure the universe is getting involved because they want this for your betterment, Pisces. Regardless of what you're doing, whether you're trying to sabotage yourself or not. I do see this person coming towards you to have a heart-to-heart with you, unless you're the one doing it. Because underneath it does seem like there's some kind of unrequited love. Or a runner-chaser dynamic. Runner-chaser dynamics are no fun. They're not easy. They're exhausting and complicated and stressful. What is the Wheel of Fortune, the Empress, the Hierophant, and the Lovers? Death, the 5 of Wands, and 9 of Wands. Swords, sorry. Whatever fight, block, obstacles, arguments that you're having here with somebody, whether it's somebody you're committed to, your job or your marriage or your relationship, you're having sleepless nights over this. Something might have ended. But there were blocks and obstacles. There were a lot of issues. You know, it's like the universe is trying to tell you here with the moon at the back of the deck, along with the Wheel of Fortune in your reading. If you're sensing that feeling like you know your worth and your value and you're not getting it, someone's not coming to the same level as you, like this lover, the universe is trying to make you open your eyes and see it for what it is, right? Because who wants this? Who wants to have sleepless nights, stress and anxiety at every single night before they go to bed? You're ending this. You're ending this drama. You're ending this stress, this anxiety. Yes, things are going on behind the scenes that you are not aware of. Something in someone's environment. And it is affecting you without you knowing what those details are. Plus, you're stressing over the future of it, where it's going, where it's not going. It's no way to be. It's like you're waiting for the other shoe to drop. What's the 8 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, and Temperance? I feel like this might have been somebody you never let go of, Pisces. Like a lover or a partnership. But you are starting, what the surprise is, you're going to mentally detach. And you are going to eventually move away from this individual. And you're going to take those actions in order to make yourself do that. That's what this Eight of Wands is talking about. And that's why the Temperance is bringing in your inner peace. It's also bringing you in this prosperity or abundance. What is that? Abundance. Health, wealth, love, whatever abundance is to you. All right. What is the Five of Pentacles and the Hangman? Eight of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. Okay. One, you could definitely bring yourself in from out of the cold, see something from a different perspective, hang back, let somebody else show you their true colors. This is work related, and this is literally what the card is saying. You need to save some money to get yourself unstuck also. But it's clarified by the Two of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles talks about you working on your craft, your hobby, yourself, your human construct, your relationship. Don't stop now, because usually for me, when I see Eight of Pentacles, I feel like you're on the right track. Whatever it is you're doing or saying. To me, that's like the right track card, right? Keep churning away. Keep, chopping wood, as they would say. Two of Wands, look out into your future. That is where your betterment lies. Let me repeat myself. Your betterment lies ahead. It's not behind you with who or what was there. It is in front of you. It is outside the door that you have yet to cross the threshold of. And that's what this universe is trying to tell you. Please look into your future. That is the other perspective. All right? You can easily get yourself out of the cold. Or if you've been in like a relationship or some friendships, maybe they're retired. Maybe they're different from you. It's time to get yourself out there and make a whole new slew of friends with comrades that, you have things in common, or this is a relationship that you need to move yourself forward with, because it looks like you still have something available to you. You need to remain focused, regardless of the positive and the negative forces around you. Now is not the time to derail. Chariot. Now, outcome, please. Pisces, I'm going to say this to you. If you have a toxic tendency, more major arcana, if you have a toxic tendency, which is making decisions from fear or out of fear, what that you're not good enough, that you can't handle something, that you can't complete it or do it, whatever that is, that's all nonsense. Also, the devil represents somebody who's toxic that you allow into your life, or, whisper things into your ears that you would believe. That's a no-no. Why am I saying this to you? Because you're walking away from something that just really isn't hitting the mark. It's just a page. You're an Empress, right? Because Empress came out over here. What are you doing with the page? That's less than. It's not even a king or a queen. You're trying to manifest a certain situation that might conclude to something that could be toxic. If you're allowing this person that might be toxic to come and talk to you and have a heart-to-heart, fine, put your cards on the table, but also get your closure, Pisces. If this is, because I see you being curious here with this Page of Wands. But if I were you, I'd keep a healthy distance, because the devil is there with the Magician. And the Magician means someone is trying, whether it's you or the other person, is trying to manifest a scenario where they can snare you back in or put you in the same position you started with, right? Maybe a reconciliation with a lover that you kind of put to bed, that you kind of put behind you, or a person that you put behind you, or a situation that you put behind you. This person or this scenario could be trying to be snaring you back in. And you want to be careful of that, because I do see the Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck, which talks about reconciliation, celebrations, good news. But Moreover, somebody trying to reconnect with you that it took you a long time to disconnect from. All right? Now, what's going on over here with love angels? Express your love and stay optimistic about your love life. You deserve love. Well, that's why the Empress is here. The Empress, deep down inside, knows she deserves love. So when I see that card, even though it's at the back of the deck, you could be dealing with somebody that doesn't deserve you or is not giving you your worth. Now, that's why they're telling you stay optimistic about your love life, express your love, you be you. Their karma reflects upon them and what will happen to them with their karma. But you do you. You do you, Pisces. Anything you want to say about express your love to Pisces? The Moon. Because you don't know what's going to happen. Because you don't know what's being said behind your back. Because the future is unknown. Interesting. All right, so the Wisdom House of Night, which will be our last card for you, Pisces. What's going on here from up? Actually, no, let's do Angel Answers. Ask a question. You can pause the camera if you want. And see what comes out with Angel Answers for you. It was let go. But ask your question. This is for Pisces, whatever's on Pisces' mind, please. Whatever you asked, it says no. And it says there's something better. Can I just talk about this card for a second? This is literally my favorite card in that whole deck. When I see it, I want to believe it so bad. And I do now, but sometimes as humans and human beings, we have our doubts. We say to ourselves, what could be better? There's nothing better. This is what I want. This is better for me. But usually it's things we cannot even possibly imagine. If the universe is telling you, no, there's something better, trust in it. Trust in it. I was going down a different path, completely different direction. Then I pulled some cards and I got the same exact thing. I'm like, what could possibly be better than what I was looking for? And trust it was. Definitely for my betterment. And definitely for yours too. All right, guys, this is what I have for you this week. I hope you enjoyed this. And thanks for listening. Leave me your comments down below. And I'll see everybody next week.